Hey people. It's been a little bit, but I finally found something I can talk about. We'll be taking a look at a PlayStation fanboy from what I have gathered. So what does that mean? My schizophrenia, my autism, my Down syndrome have all come together with my sleep paralysis demon Corgi Gaming to finally figure what the fuck is going on with these fanboys. And can you guess what we have come to the conclusion? He's truly a specimen like every other fanboy, there's nothing special. So let's take a look at what he does. This is the man we are looking at today. As you can see, for his YouTube banner, he has the people from Fortnite. And with that, it says, Brothers till the end. My guess is that is part of the stepbro sex scene from the Fortnite movie. And as you can see here as well, the video that we are covering is his most recent one. So let's go take a look at it, shall we?
What is going on, guys? This is JWash412, and real quick, man, I gotta talk about holy shit, man.
Who is holy shit, man? I've never met this person before. Could you tell us a bit more about him? Is he another PlayStation fanboy I haven't met yet?
And so, we've been told by Bethesda Tango Gameworks that Hi-Fi Rush has reached 2 million players.
That's not bad. Pretty good for a game that had no marketing.
Oh, shit!
You actually sound genuinely mad. That's kind of depressing, actually, thinking you just... Why? Why are you mad? It's just a fucking game.
2 million players, not sales, but 2 million players. Congratulations. Now let's look at this shit from a different aspect. Look at this shit objectively, will we? 2 million players, right?
Yeah, 2 million players. Yeah, that's not fucking bad at all, honestly. I mean, for a game with no marketing, like I said earlier, that's pretty fucking good numbers.
Out of what? Out of 18, 20 million Xbox consoles sold. Out of how many fucking PCs? Out of how many cell phones? 2 million players across Xbox Series consoles, PC, and cell phones. Potentially over 1 billion players, right?
So, let me get this straight. These numbers that you bring up determine whether or not a game is good. My guess is that is where the argument will go. Because at the end of the day, does it really matter how many players they have as long as people enjoy the game and the game is being perceived well? You gotta keep in mind, these developers probably didn't think they would have around 2 million players ended up playing the game. So that's probably a big W for them. I don't really care too much for Hi-Fi Rush. I don't really want to play the game, nor do I like it. It's not really something I take an interest in.
For 2 million players, not sales, I cannot stress that enough. 2 million, not sales, but players. And this game was only $30 at a retail price if you decide to buy the game. That is fucking terrible. And then the completion rate is around 11%. So what's 11% of 2 million?
How is this any form of proof that these 2 million players did anything but play the game? Why is this necessary? You look at something like Dark Souls, right? When I last played Dark Souls 1, when I got that achievement recently for just doing another playthrough of Remastered, right? They'd only had like 7% completion rate. What does that prove? Dark Souls is a way popular IP and it has a less completion rate. Doesn't mean anything. I mean, it probably means something to you guys, you're all fanboys. I should expect it to mean something to you people.
Let's see, 10%? So around 200,000 people actually beat the game. That is fucking it. And the reason that is such an abysmal number is because Xbox ain't got nothing else. This was their first, I guess if you want to really call it a first-party game, even though they had nothing to fucking do with it, but they bought the fucking studio, so...
I mean, what does Sony have? One movie game coming out later this year? You know, Spider-Man 2? You can't really talk much. I mean, what is Sony gonna do? Buy out other studios? Xbox is doing it, Sony's doing it, everyone's doing it. What's the problem?
It's their first-party game that everybody was saying a banger, it was so fucking great, and I'm one of 200,000 people to beat the fucking game.
I mean, hey, if people are saying it's good, it must have some good qualities about it that people like about it. It's not a game that I've ever taken interest in, so I can't tell you.
But for that to be the flagship game everybody's hyping up, and only 2 million even fucking try the thing, and it's so baffling because...
Isn't Starfield meant to be the flagship game this year? A lot of people seem to have an interest in that game. Why'd you bring that up? And has Xbox ever mentioned that this is a flagship game for their console, their platform? I haven't heard it anywhere.
Apparently, what? How many subscribers are there to Game Pass? 25 million? So out of 25 million, only 2 million had the fucking urge or decided to fucking even try the game at all.
What can I say? It's not everyone's cup of tea. It seems like it has a pretty niche game as a rhythm game.
Why? Why might that be? It makes zero fucking sense.
You know what? Fuck you and your argument. We're watching this together. Look at him, guy. He's so fucking hungry. Man even eats the seeds. I'm impressed. Fuck, he's a fat bastard. Bro kinda built like me. On God, I wish I had a shell. Look at him go. He's having fun. See, I would rather watch this than fucking listen to you. You fucking give me, like, visual aids. There's my comedy for the day. Get fucked.
A lot of people will say, well, J-Wags, that game was shadow dropped. That game had no marketing. So the fuck what? It was fucking front. It was in the forefront. It was front and posted. They had that shit advertised on their Xbox dashboard.
No shit, that's how advertising works, numbnuts. I mean, yeah, there's not going to be many plays if no one knows it exists, of course. Look at me, for example. I'm still going out there defending it, and I've never even played it, because I know that there's a reason why people like it. None of us even knew it existed before that showcase. I don't think anyone even knew that they were working on another game. And of course, they're going to market it. It's a game being shadow dropped. They would want to get as many players as possible to make sure that they make money.
So for everybody who fucking has Game Pass, it was right there to say, hey, try Hi-Fi Rush. It's the new game from Xbox. Try it out. Try it out.
What if I don't want to try it out? What if it doesn't interest me, huh? What are you gonna do about it?
Shove it down your throat.
No, you don't have to tell me twice.
So don't give me that fucking one advertised bullshit. It's advertised on the Xbox dashboard, and people have fucking Game Pass say, try this new games. People have Game Pass always look, hey, what's new in Game Pass? Hi-Fi Rush, it's right there. It's highly acclaimed, all this other bullshit, right? So why, after all that, is only 2 million people playing it?
Because only 2 million people took interest in it, that actually wanted to download and play it. I swear, I'm gonna repeat myself more about this bullshit than anything. You're like every other fanboy. I have to repeat myself 50 times.
And it really baffles me because, and this goes back to the whole, you know, let's talk about God of War, right? God of War sold what? 11 million copies across PS4 and PS5. So that's $70 a piece or $60 a piece.
I don't know what this has to do. Both are being treated differently. One is being treated like an indie, the other one is a AAA game. I'm sure you know which is which, but I don't see the point in this being brought up.
At $70, $60, at 11 million fucking copies, right? Okay. So how many PS5s did let's see, 30 million PS5s, and there was like 115 million PS4s. So let's just say 150 million total PlayStations out there where you could have bought God of War, right? And 11 million.
Honestly, wouldn't know if those numbers are true. My guess is there wouldn't be that many on the market, as even to this day, some people still don't even have them. But I could be completely wrong. I don't know, as I don't research and sit on my ass all day looking at consoles.
That number is a hell of a lot higher than 2 million fucking players. We have no idea what the sales were, but the sales are probably, I don't know, 300,000. Who the fuck knows? There's no numbers. But all we know is 2 million players compared to 11 million actual sales.
See, I would have agreed with you if they were both like top-of-the-line AAA games, big budget, big everything, but they're not. They're both trying to fill different roles. One is an indie that is trying to experiment with a rhythm. The other one is a cutscene, a glorified movie. Both try to do different things, and try to achieve many different things. This argument really doesn't work in the same sense. If you were comparing something like Halo Infinite to God of War, then I would absolutely agree. Both are competing on the same level. They are both large AAA experiences. This is an indie compared to a AAA game. You see the problem. Do not get me wrong, the creators behind Hi-Fi Rush have made many other big games. If you search up their name, you can see a category and a list of many things that they've done before. I don't want to drag this out, but it seems like a very unfair comparison, you know what I mean?
At a full retail price, there is no comparison. And then we do the actual percentage-wise, you're talking about 2 million to a potential fucking over 1 billion possible players, and only 2 million, where on the other side, maybe it was 8 to 9% attach rate.
See, one thing that would help your argument if you showed some proof, just like through all this player numbers and many other things, instead of saying 2 million, that is the only thing you've actually showed us with proof. If you showed us more stuff like numbers from God of War and many other things to help your argument, I think a lot more people would less disagree with you and more actually look at this more objectively. I mean, even then it probably wouldn't help the argument much as it's still on a shit foundation.
There's no fucking comparison. Hi-Fi Rush is most definitely, with them numbers, is a fucking flop. Because everybody was saying, oh, look at all the players, look who's playing it all on fucking Steam. That's a crazy thing. You really gotta think about that. This is Steam numbers. This is Xbox fucking console numbers. This is Xbox PC Game Pass numbers.
I don't think player numbers really help your argument of if it's a flop or not. It's money. How much money did they make? Did Xbox give them money to put it on Game Pass? You know what I mean? Many of those things. If it returns its budget, and it's making more money than the budget it's put in, as I'm sure you would know, it's now a profit. My guess is it's a profit. And that goes hand in hand with public reception. Good public reception means people are going to buy it. So, from what I'm guessing, it's not really a flop. You can continue to say it is, but from my point of view, I don't think it is. I'm gonna leave it here, boys. It continually goes on about this for the next minute or two. The video doesn't have much longer left. The video is only 6 minutes, so goodbye. Leave a like, subscribe. See you next time. Also, join my Discord. I really need more people.